Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy Evan here. Welcome to the Cartoon Block, and today I'm going to review the A2 Ultra Thin LED board. Let's check it out. First off, I want to thank the people at Whim Arts Crafts for sending me the A2 Lightboard. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy unpackaged. So it's like Christmas. And coming right out the box, the board is very well packaged, and I don't see any kind of scratches or nicks or anything on it. And it's very light. I mean, it lives up to its name, Lightboard. Has a cool little power switch right here. And just around the corners, I like how the corners of it are very cornered, or rounded off rather. They don't cut you. All you have is the power cable in the box, and you take that and you simply plug it up in the wall and plug the other end into the Lightboard. And it comes with some set of like power, supply instructions, but you can ignore that. Who reads those anyway? And turn it on once and it lights up, and you press the power button the second time, it gets brighter, and the third time the brightest setting. So let's go ahead and use this drawing that I have, this pencil drawing, and we're going to go ahead and just trace over it using the Lightboard. So I want to first lay it down on the Lightboard, my pencil sketch, turn on the Lightboard, and then next put a clean sheet of paper on top. And you may want to tape it down if you so choose. And then I'm going to use my brush pen and just simply start drawing over, my pencil lines. And I can see everything very clearly. I like how the screen on the A2 board prevents the light from getting too bright, because sometimes that can irritate your eyes. And then I simply just continue sketching and going over the Lightboard, and I can see all the lines that I need. I can, accent lines that I want to accentuate more. I can ignore lines that I don't need anymore from my pencil sketch. And I just like the feeling of it. And the board doesn't get too hot. And so that's a big thing that I'm concerned about when I look at my tracing boxes and boards and things like that, because some of the old-fashioned ones can get very hot, but this one doesn't get hot at all, and I like that. And it feels good, and I can still work on this for like hours on end without getting any kind of irritation. Now I want to go ahead and trace over the same sketch, but this time using Bristol Board, which is what a lot of comic book artists use. So we go ahead and turn it on to its brightest setting, and the Lightboard does a good job at showing through the thick Bristol board. Showing my pencil lines underneath, and I can use my regular inking tools here, like my ink pens, to go ahead and get my underlining, sketch down here. And so those of you who are aspiring comic book artists or even animators, if you see yourself, drawing on Bristol board, which is a thicker stock, card stock, this A2 Lightboard will work just as well for you. And so here you can see that the pencil sketch does show through the Bristol board very well. And then I can go ahead with my brush pen and fine-tune certain details that I like here on the artwork. And it's coming along quite nicely. And overall, it's a decent product. It does work for what I needed to work for. And that's the finished sketch working on the Bristol board. Now let's get to comparing it to my standard light box that I've had for years. So it lights up very well compared to my light box. My light box is a bit brighter. Okay, so it has a much brighter setting, and it has a simple old-fashioned power switch on the side of it. But when it comes to thickness and weight, of course the A2 Lightboard is very thin compared to the standard light box. The light box is huge, and if you're concerned about desk space, then I would highly recommend that you look at the A2 Lightboard if you don't want a big clunky thing like this on your desk. Now when it comes to a stand, that's where the A2 Lightboard doesn't really compare to your old-fashioned light box, which already has a stand on it. So if you want to go ahead and prop it up, just take some books like I did here and put it underneath the Lightboard. And I put a kneaded eraser in front, and that keeps it propped up, and I can work on that forever. So overall, the A2 Lightboard is a decent product. I highly recommend that you check it out. I'll be sure to post the links in the description below. Till next time, deuces. If you're still struggling with coming up with your own superhero body, grab my free superhero mini course. It'll save you time, effort, and aggravation, and you can draw your own superhero body and impress all your friends.